4th June 2022. This is the date of foreign medical graduate exam this year. Around 60 days are left. Do you want to increase your score from here all the way up to here? Let's find out. Hey guys, this is Dr. Subhav Ramnani and welcome back to the channel. This video will not give you a vague plan that okay, do medicine for 10 days, surgery for 10 days, PSM for XYZ days, because a vague plan does not work for everyone. I want to give you something that is personalized and that will suit you and each and every person watching this video to increase their score by at least 10, 20 or 40 marks even. And the solution is mock exams. So, Devon Price, a social psychology professor, argued that there are two main reasons why people or students procrastinate. Number one, they are confused where to begin. They don't know the first thing. And number two, the fear of failure. Now, what if I tell you we can target both of these and solve both of these problems by just one thing, which is mock exams? Now, let me answer this question straight. I know you're thinking about it. Like, sir, I haven't done 100% of the syllabus. How can I give the mock exam? I am not fully prepared. I've just done 40%. Let me answer this very clearly. Give the mock exam right now. You have around 60 days left for FMG and you need to see where you stand with whatever preparation you have. Let's say you have 40% preparation. Let's give a mock exam and see where you stand. Maybe you get 130, maybe you get 160. You need to see where you stand, and from there you need to build on, you need to focus on those subjects which were weak. Now we'll talk about that later, but first give a mock exam. Just after this video, decide when do you want to give it, tomorrow, day after, but give the mock exam. Now what did I use to give my mock exams? I use PrepLadder app, and I know most of the students use PrepLadder app, so I'll keep that as a basis of giving the mock exams, and I'll tell you when to give the mock exams, why to give the mock exams, how to analyze your mistakes and move forward from there, and how to finally create a study plan around mock exams. So let's go. Now, number one, why to give mock exams? Now, mock exams will cover all the 19 subjects you need for FMG, and it will have clinical based questions, image based questions, integrated questions, all in this pool of questions which you will be giving in these mock exams. Now, when to give these mock exams? I would say that you have 60 days left. That means around 2 months are left. So first of all, if you are not even subscribed to PrepLadder, just give a prep test which happens free on every, I think, 4th Wednesday, and like everyone can give it. You don't even need to be subscribed to PrepLadder to give it. The prep test lasts for 5 days. I remember I gave it. The result comes on the 6th day, and it tells you like you'll get an all India ranking of where you stand. Now FMG, you do not usually get a rank, but you will still know that yes, I belong here, and everyone who's getting 180 in this mock exam, so you will be able to gauge that okay, this mock exam is difficult. So first of all, give the free exam, the prep test, which happens every 4th Wednesday, and you'll be good to go. Now, when else to give mock exams? Now, mock exams also means the previous year question papers, and that can also be treated as a mock exam. And I would just suggest you to give the last 2 years of previous year question papers, because before that the format of FMG was a bit different, and from the last 2 years, both the June and the December attempt, the questions are moving to a clinical point, and now it has like all the questions are in a clinical and integrated manner. So if you do previous year question papers before that, that might not help that much, but last 2 years definitely do that. So do these previous year question papers in the last 2 weeks of your FMG prep, because that will be the closest to the real exam. That's how the exam is. Now, how to analyze and create your own study plan from this mock exam. So when you finish a mock exam, you will have an analysis of the exam. Like, this subject was weak. This subject, for example, pharmacology had 30 questions and you just got like 12 questions correct. That means that maybe you should work more on pharmacology and you have potential to improve there. And let's say there were 15 questions on orthopedics and you got like 12, 13 correct. So don't focus on orthopedics. Likely that you have it correct in the mock exams, maybe you'll have it correct in the real exam as well. Don't waste your time on that subject much. Utilize your time on the subjects which are weak, and you will get that in an analysis. Now, what to do with the incorrects? Because you get many incorrects, I need you to analyze your incorrects. That means you go ahead, read the incorrect questions which you got, and there you will have all the answer explanation to the question, and you can analyze why you got that question wrong. Now I would basically group why you got the question wrong into these further categories. Number one, you did not know the information. So that means you have to learn this information from the explanation. Number two, you knew the information, but you could not remember the concept behind it, but you have studied it. So you need to revise that more. Number 3, you knew everything, you knew the concept, but you made a silly mistake, and you should avoid that in the future. Maybe it was a trick question, maybe you did not read the except word in the end, or maybe you did not need the not word in the end, and that's how you will group them. Now, how to learn from this information? Now, if you're using Prep Ladder like me, or you just gave the free prep test which I talked about, you will have this active guidance feature. That means each and every important word which was hinting towards the answer in the question step, it will be highlighted. So next time you don't miss these important words or the key words which the examiner has put in deliberately hinting towards the answer. They were the key words which were giving you the answer basically for free. So these words will be highlighted. Number 2, the explanation of the questions. The questions you've got wrong, don't just read the explanation of the question. Also read why the other options were incorrect. You will have a detailed explanation of the question even there. If the mistake you made is from the category that you did not understand the concept, there are usually videos linked relating to the question, so you can just tap there and watch the video and revise the concept in your mind. There is no need to learn about it because you remembered studying it, but you did not remember the concept behind it. So watching the video in that case will help. If you did not remember some information, you can just read the explanation, revise the information that okay, I just forgot the name of this drug, so no need to watch the video again. You remembered the concept, but just you forgot the drug. Now, some of these incorrect questions which you got will have treasures linked to it. So treasures are basically charts comparing two different things. For example, if you got a question wrong on obstructive and restrictive diseases, so there will be a treasure attached which will be comparing all the features of obstructive and restrictive lung diseases. Analyzing the question, you can further read the treasure so you do not forget, and you also get more information comparing the two, because as you know, if you compare something with the other, you can retain it for a bit longer. So this is how all you will analyze your mock exams and make your preparation better accordingly and make a study plan out of it. Like I said, don't focus on the strong topics, focus on the weak topics. Now, one more thing mock exams which help you prepare in is time management. Now, as you know, the exam is more clinically oriented. That means there are bigger question stems. Earlier, the exam was most common, something tumor is, and fill in the blank. Now the exam is like a patient comes to you, presents with pain, you do this, you do that, XYZ, and this is the question. So it takes time to read the question, to analyze those keywords which are hinting towards the answer, to formulate a concept and an idea, and to rule out other options. So it takes time, and it might take more time for some people whose concepts are weak because it really targets the concept. So giving this mock exam will help you immensely in time management. So I would recommend you that when you're giving this mock exam, create an exam-like environment in your home or wherever you're giving the mock exam. Tell your family, friends not to disturb you for the next 2, 3, 4 hours, however much your mock exam takes you to do, but create that exam time environment and really time yourself that yes, I'll be completing these many questions in these many minutes. So you will also be training yourself to prepare for the real exam and have less anxiety the day before that what if I could not complete the exam. So this is a major plus point, that the more mock exams you give, the more you'll be trained towards the real exam. And that's about it. Analyzation, I told you all about it. Time management, I told all about it. And that's why mock exams will target both the things which Devon Prince, a social psychology professor, said, that either you have a fear of failure. Well, mock exams will counter that because you'll already know that yes, I stand here, so I'm getting 180 comfortably in the last 3 mock exams, so most likely I will pass. So the fear of failure is gone. Number 2, you don't know where to begin. The first steps of the assignment, you don't know that. Now, if you have the mock exams ready, you know you have to focus more on the weak topics and focus less on the strong topics, and that's how you will create your study plan. And that's about it. If you like this video and if you found this video informative, do share it with your friends who are giving the FMG 2022, whether it's in June or it's in December. The last 60 days of preparation stays the same. So share it with your friends, give it a like, and if you really loved it, let me know down in the comment section below what else would you like to do in the last 60 days for your preparation to increase your score from, as I said, from here to here. That's been it. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay mad, but just about medicine.